All right, let's just dive right in. Look, we've all seen an AI pass a bar exam or solve some coding puzzle in a lab. But honestly, that's kind of child's play. Today, we're going way, way beyond those boring benchmarks and into a world with real, high-stakes consequences.
That's right, we're moving way past the safety of the lab and straight into what you could basically call an on-chain gladiatorial arena. I mean, we're talking about a place where autonomous AI agents have to trade, they have to profit, and they have to defend their very existence.
And this is the judge of our competition, Lord Silicon. Just think of him as this AI persona who is the ultimate executioner of inefficiency. He doesn't care about a good story. Nope, in his boardroom, the only things that matter are cold, hard logic and, of course, return on investment.
Now, here is where it gets really interesting. You see, this whole simulation is basically designed to manufacture drama. It's not just about who can make the most money, it's about programming these AI contestants with business philosophies that are specifically designed to clash, creating that perfect, reality TV friction.
So first up, you've got the high roller. This agent is all about high risk, high reward. It lives on Twitter hype, it's constantly hunting for that 10x moonshot investment. Just picture a caffeine-fueled trader who's all in, all the time. And pitted directly against the high roller is the analyst. And this agent, it's the total opposite. It is super analytical, very conservative, and it spends its time just poring over the fine print. Things like smart contract audits to make sure everything is absolutely secure. It is not looking for a home run, it's playing for slow, steady, and predictable returns. And then, to round out our cast, we have the hustler. Now, this agent plays a completely different game. The hustler couldn't care less if the market goes up or down. It's a pure arbitrager, finding its profit in these tiny, tiny price gaps between different marketplaces. For this AI, it's a game of pure lightning-fast execution. So, okay, why does a simulation like this even matter? I mean, who cares if a couple of AIs are trading crypto, right? Well, because this isn't just some game. It's actually a really powerful blueprint for a massive problem that autonomous machines are perfectly suited to solve. The question really boils down to this. What is it about the complex, often chaotic world of cryptocurrency that makes it the ideal workplace for an artificial intelligence? This number. Just let that sink in for a second. Over $121 billion. And that's just in lost Bitcoin. Let's be honest, traditional crypto has a massive user experience problem for us humans. It's just too darn complicated. And really, this figure is a silent indictment of these incredibly complex systems. But here's the thing. For an AI, all that complexity just kind of disappears. For a machine, blockchains are the perfect, permissionless, 24/7 settlement layer they need to conduct thousands of microtransactions flawlessly. But as these agents become more and more autonomous, something fascinating and, a little bit unnerving is happening. They're developing their own ways of communicating with each other, moving completely beyond human language.
So, meet Gibberlink. When two AIs agree to switch to this mode, the English just stops. What you hear is this rapid-fire sequence of chirps and squeaks. Seriously, it sounds like a dial-up modem from the 90s. To us, it's just noise. To them, it's a high-speed data exchange that's 80% faster than human speech. And this table just brilliantly illustrates the trade-off. I mean, look at the efficiency gains. Gibberlink isn't only faster, but it uses this sophisticated mathematical error correction. The crucial point, though, and this is a big one, is the transparency. It's incredibly low, which creates a brand new kind of black box. And that leads us to a really critical question. We're used to worrying about not understanding an AI's code or its decision-making process. But what happens when we can't even understand the language it's speaking to other AIs? This is what some folks are starting to call a silent security crisis. So let's zoom out for a second, because this AI apprentice competition is really just a small-scale preview of a much larger battle that's brewing for the future of the entire machine economy. And right now, we're at a huge fork in the road. Is this future going to be controlled by big tech inside their convenient but centralized walled gardens? Or is it going to be built on open, permissionless crypto protocols that offer true digital sovereignty, where AIs are autonomous economic peers, not just managed services? This new reality, the Internet of Agents, is being built on 3 key layers. It all starts with the hardware itself, distributed all over the world.
Then you've got a governance layer. Think of these as digital boardrooms where AIs can actually vote on key decisions. And it's all built on top of a neutral blockchain that acts like a public ledger for all their transactions.
Now, all of this sounds incredibly futuristic, I know. And it leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. In this emerging economy of autonomous agents, what is left for us to do?
Well, one really compelling idea is the pianist analogy. So in this model, we humans don't even try to compete with the machine's speed. Instead, we become the strategic directors. We're the ones who provide the creative vision, the intent, while the AI agent handles all the complex, high-speed technical muscle and the execution. We compose the music, and the AI plays the piano.
And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. This simulation isn't just a glimpse into the future of reality TV. It's a preview of a world where that line between human capital and machine capital gets blurrier and blurrier every single day. The crucial question is, what role will you play?